Hello everyone, welcome back again to GymRa. With me I have our guest. Today is Elena.
Hello.
She's going to be showing you how to do a lot of exercises, first with a lot of legs and then a lot of standing abs, okay? Now once again, everything we do here at GymRa, we need to warm up a little bit first. So let's warm up. First thing I like for you to do is just give me a side twist this way, push the hip and reach across and breathe for 5 seconds. In through your nose, out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Now let's twist the other side. Push the hip across first and reach across. So the whole premise of this is this. You want to stretch up everything on the top here along with the obliques and a little bit of your side here, okay? And relax, stretch it out. Stretching out is a mean to warm you up, get the body going, okay? And let's do it one more each side. Push the hip first and reach across and breathe nice and deep. You want to relax the body, yet at the same time, warm it up, get ready to go, okay? And one more time across, push the hip and reach across. Stretching as everything we do here, relax, and you should feel good. Never feel strained, because if you do, you've gone too far and you can actually hurt yourself. So in this, just like she's doing, relax and nice and easy. All right, that hits the side. Let's hit the back. Same spread on the legs. I want you to try to reach down as much as you can and relax your head down as well. Now, a lot of people, when you see them do this, they do it and they keep their head up. Why strain your neck, right? Don't. Relax everything down. Once you're in the middle like this, go ahead and reach over to your right toes over here and hold and relax. Now, she's pretty flexible, but I'm not that flexible, so I can't go that far. You, depending on your flexibility, go to the range that's comfortable for you. Always comfortable. Good. Now to the other side. So this stretch, you should feel the lower back, the glutes, and of course, your hamstrings in the back. And for some of you, you may feel it a lot in your calves, okay? And speaking of which, once again, with our own design, very unique. Always keep on checking back with us because we always have contests. The beautiful leggings, you might earn one day real soon. So always check back. All right, come up slowly. Some of you, if you come up too fast, there's gonna be a blood rush to the head, so make sure you're easy. All right, now let's stretch the legs a little bit. Same legs, go ahead and squat down this way as low as you can. Excellent. Now reach to the side and just hold that for me. Good. Holding a squat stretches out your knee, your glutes, lower back, and when you twist, you get your obliques involved as well, okay? So nice and steady. And to the other side, just reach and twist and relax. Now for those of you who can't go all the way down, that's fine. Go to the level that's comfortable for you, because everyone's different. Go to the level that's comfortable for you. Excellent, come up slow. All right, you guys feel okay? We're gonna warm up a little bit now, okay? Simple stuff, we're gonna do a set of jumping jacks, 25 counts. So your hands are here, I wanna hear a clap on the bottom, clap on top, and then down again, okay? And go, 25 counts. You wanna breathe nice and slow and steady with your jumps. Okay, obviously she's very light on her feet because she's going really wide and she bounces really well. Nice and perfect on the side profile. She's not bending forward, not arching back. Hands are moving all the way up, all the way down to get that full range on your stretch. 25. Perfect. That was great. You feel all right?
Feeling good.
All right. So let's angle this way a little bit. We're gonna work on the quads and the glutes. We're gonna do a reverse lunge at 90 degrees and then come back up and then do it again for 15 reps each leg. Okay, so perfect. 2. The focus of this one is not on the way up, 3, but it's on the way down. So when you focus on the muscles you're working on, you want to breathe out. Normally when you do a lunge or a squat, you breathe out on the way up. But we're focusing on the muscles tightening as you go down when you decelerate. Okay, there's a difference between the two. Really perfect form. You want to focus on the knees. You don't want to step back too far and not too close. You want to measure about 90 degrees in the bend of both knees when you're down. And when I'm looking at the stability, the forward foot is what I'm looking at. Is the balance correct? Are you even on your pressure on the heel and the toes? That's what you want to do. Excellent. Let's switch side. Let's face this way a little bit. Show them how it's done with the other leg. Good. So when this leg is back, there you go, that arm goes up. Good. So if you look, the heel and toes, even pressure, it's perfect. Nice. Always keep your abs tight. You want to tense it up. Watch her posture, it is perfect. She's not bending forward when she goes down, or she's bending forward when she goes up. Neutral in the lower back, neutral in the neck positioning. Well, well done. Even pressure in the heel and toes. We want 15 each side, nice and steady. Okay, if you can't go down that low, don't. You gotta keep everything under control, nice and steady, and you may feel a little burn in the quads. That's what you want. Slowly transition into it. That was great. Let's look at the front. Now we're gonna do a set of squats, feet about shoulders width apart. Keep your posture perfect, all the way down, touch the ground. As you come up, I want you to give me a little up, and then at the last second, jump, land, and go right away. 25 reps, okay? So, soft landing, steady yourself, total control. 3. Now you breathe out, 4 and 5 on the way up. 6, because that's our focus. 7, 8. So I'm looking at the heel and toes in the bottom again. She's landing perfectly. The knees are bending toward the toes. You don't ever want to bend in like this and wedge. Nice and steady. Breathe out on the way up. Yeah, as soon as you land, the soft landing, boom, go right into it. There is no pausing. You want to burn out your quads. This one works your quads, your glutes, and a whole lot of core. Great, last 2, here we go. And done. Whew. Wow. Your legs should be kind of toast right now. So let's scale it down a little bit. You all right?
I think so.
Excellent. We're gonna do 15 side step lunges, okay? So I need for that leg to go up, side, put your hands on the leg, bend down, come back up, and go again. Perfect. That's 1. So nice and steady. 2, good. So again, I'm watching her from the side profile now. Everything is in alignment. She's not bending down, she's not bending back. Keeping total control. If you step too far out, you may have to go up onto your toes. That's one indication you know that you're going too far. Don't. You want total control. The pressure on the side step, heel and toes are even, and we want to feel the stretch when you do a side step right on the inside of this leg here. You work on your quads on this one, your butt on this one, your adductors on this one. That's a lot of work. Good. Now it may seem easy because it's just a side step. I guarantee you, you do 15 each side, you're struggling somewhere. Your quads over here, your glutes over here, your adductors on the inside. And that's what you want. Push your body slowly so that you feel the strain. All right. And 15. Excellent job. You all right?
A little bit.
That was a lot of work on those legs. All right, let's go to the other side. We're gonna do a little variation now. So we're gonna do a side step out, lean. And when the knee comes up, don't put it down. Try to put the leg there and continue again. Okay, so let's see. Side step out. Come back up. Perfect. 1, 2. Excellent. She's going slow enough where she keeps all the balance, all of the control without faltering anywhere. This is not a rush. You want to focus on the muscles you're working on. So she's doing really, really well with a nice steady movement. Yeah, the trick is when you kick back up, it's holding that balance and then go again. But that's really important for you because it's making everything around the ankle joint, it's called your intrinsic stabilizers, really, really strong. So that if you walk and you do something, you stumble, you trip, those muscles are strongest first, okay? Really helps you to stabilize. Really nice. Remember, go at the pace that's comfortable for you and as low as comfortable for you with a little strain. You gotta push yourself a little bit. Really well done. Just one more right here. And, oh, good. Way to stick that landing.
Yeah.
Almost. You all right?
think so.
Almost not done. Okay, so last one we got on the legs here is just knee up with a low jump with a step back. Okay, so give me a stance this way. This hand is forward, that hand is back. Switch and jump. 1 and up, 2, good. Pull your knee straight up, 3. This, 4, back up just a little bit, 5. Yeah, you breathe out on the way up, 6, 7, breathe, 8. So you bring your knees to your chest. That hits the hip flexor, psoas, and the abs. You step back, you're working on your quads, your glutes. This is a nice systematic way to slow down and cool down everything. Let's go 2 more. Really good. Well done, nice. All right, you guys okay at home? We're gonna do a little abs right now, okay? The first one, we're gonna stand, reach on the side like so. You're gonna do side crunches. We're gonna go 15 each side. 1. So you wanna stretch. 2. Breathe out as you bring it down. 3, 4. Focus on your side, your obliques right here. You wanna stretch, then crunch it down. All the while, go at your own pace, nice and slow. You have total balance on the other leg. This one comes down, has to touch the ground. And when you bring it together, breathe. Good reach. Because you reach, you want to extend it and stretch it out and then use all those muscles right there to side crunch and stuff. And 2, excellent. All right, now we got to switch to the other side. You don't want to be lopsided, right? Reach and side crunch. Breathe. 1, 2, 3. Very, very nice. Remember, when you reach up, you want to stretch that out and then crunch it together to get a nice tight obliques on the side here. Good. Breathe. So you want a nice, slow, total control, 15 reps. Breathe and crunch. If you go too fast, I guarantee you, you're gonna be falling all over the place. Don't. Total control. Focus on the muscles you're working on. In this case, would be your obliques. Excellent. Very, very good. Next one, we're gonna rest the obliques, hands out to the side. All I want you to do is do a hip flexor, raise it up, breathe out. Keep it on the same leg for 15 reps, okay? 2, 3. So you're like, well, how does this hit your abs? Well, the hip flexor, psoas right here, along with your quads, when you have to lift that up, they go right through the abs and attach onto your spinous erectus on the back and your sacrum. So what happens is, those muscles have to contract, your abs have to contract. That's why we're working it from the lower up, okay? It seems easy, but because you're doing everything else, trust me, it's not. All right, now we got the other side too. Again, palms up would be the best way. 1, breathe out on the lift up. 2, 3, 4. The reason why I want you palms up is because the shoulders get pulled back a little bit. It helps with your posture. If you have palms down, shoulders are internally rotated, then you're hunching forward. Why? Always work out in the best postural posture possible. Ooh, that's a lot of P's. Nice going, nice going. Nice balance. She's not raising up on the heel and toes, okay? Very good. Third one on the abs, we're gonna reach both hands up like this, and we're gonna twist and bring the knee up to the opposite chest. Good. Reach and 2. And breathe. 3. You wanna go sideways like that, not toward the front, okay? 15 reps each side again. Focus on your abs. Reach and crunch. Reach and crunch. That's the motto on this one. Always keep your abs tense and tight. Never just relax. Just you have your arms up here and your legs here. Tense it up. Work it better. Good. All right. Reach across real far and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really nicely done. Always keep your abs tense. And the way you want to focus on your abs tense is that you focus and think, what would happen if this crazy guy right here comes and punch you right in the gut? You want to keep your abs tense, just like this. Ready? So you want to tense it up. Nice and steady. Nice. You all right?
Yeah.
All right, this next one's a little bit more challenging because you've been a little restful. You're gonna step back, lunge, step forward, and touch your toes. That's 1. All right, step back, and 2. This gets a little bit of a kick in the cardio While your abs are working overtime, you want to keep them tense. And when you do that leg lift again, just like the last time, you're crunching it again. When you have to do the exercise through a cardio segment, it's harder for you to breathe. So where are your lungs? In your chest, not your stomach. So keep your abs tense while you go through the exercise. That makes it tighter, okay? And those lines you see in the ab, they're called your tenderness inscription. The tighter the muscles are, the more you're gonna see the cuts. Ready? Good. And toe touch, bloop. 1, down, step up, and breathe. 2, nice. Always nice and tall. The way I focus on this is when you're doing this exercise, imagine you're at the Olympics. This is your event. The judges are everywhere looking at you, nitpicking every movement. Is your back perfect? Is your movement perfect? Is your breathing perfect? Keep that in mind when you're doing your exercises, because each and every set, each and every rep of every set should be perfectly executed. You go too fast, you faltered, 0.5 deduction. And toe touch, and we got one more right here, and toe touch. Well done. You okay?
Yeah.
That's great. All right, here we go. Give me a light squat, hands in front, ballerina style. You're gonna keep everything still. Give me 15 twists. Really work on your obliques, a little bit of your lats as well. 3 and 3, good. Nice and smooth on your rotation. Really focus on keeping the back, the hip, the legs perfectly still. Almost imagine somebody's coming up and grabbing the hip right here and holding it in one place, okay? And you can only twist so much over, but that's what you want to do. Go as far from one side to the other as you possibly can without twisting the lower body, okay? That way, it forces you to work more on your obliques because this part's not moving. Really good. Excellent. Well, we're gonna burn a little bit more on that. So now, let's put one leg back, right leg back, hands again in the same, twist out this way. As you come back, twist across. 1. Perfect. 2. So now we're throwing in the lower body, making it unstable, in and out. At the same time, again, hitting the obliques all the way from one side to the other side. The more unstable you make yourself through the workout, the harder it is for your abs and your core to work because it has to stabilize you. We'll go 15 reps here and then we'll switch sides. Breathe and twist. I'm looking at her foot on the left side. It's even pressure in the heel and toes, which is exactly what we want. Very nice. Other side, good. Give me a twist and twist back. 1, breathe. 2, nice. 3, 4, good. Now, as your arms are here, you can also do this, but then tense up your arms so that those muscles are contracted as well. The difference between just holding it like this and tensing up, you can see that the muscles are engaged much more. The more muscle contractions you have while you're doing your workout, the better. And as you can see, she's not doing a full lunge back, just a step back. If you want to increase the intensity of it, give a full lunge back or a curtsy. Very nice. We're going to do side crunches next, okay? You're going to stand on one, leg out, hand on here, and left leg, good. Give me a hand on the hip and breathe. 1, 2, good. Focus on the side. You want to reach up, but instead of reaching out, we have this hand locked right here at your head, right above the ear level. Good. Go just the right amount so that you go and balance. Don't go too fast and don't go too slow either. Just the right amount of speed so that you're balanced, you get that reach and side crunch. Always keep the abs tight. Just think I can come out from nowhere and smack right in the gut. Tense it up. 1, 2, good. Now, a lot of people, when they do it, they go to the front. We're not doing to the front, we're going to the side. Get more of the obliques right there. Good balance, very good form.
Am I off to the side?
Yes, you are. Very well done. You guys at home or anywhere, remember, you can do this anywhere. Just give yourself a little space. We have over thousands upon thousands of videos for you to do anything and everything. With weights, without weights, everything. Last one, we're gonna make this one a little bit harder by combining the two. Both hands up. You're gonna go one side, then the other side. Back and forth now.
Feet apart?
Yes, feet apart, about shoulders width apart would be great. That's 3, we're gonna go 15 each side. That's 4, that's 4. So now, we're just up the ante a little bit on the balance. And again, the more you have to stabilize yourself, the harder your core works. And now it's going back and forth, and you have already burned off so much of your obliques. And when you breathe out, remember, breathe out when you work those muscles, which is she's going at a very nice, steady pace. You can go faster if you want. One. Let's go one more each side. Fold the side, real good. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Okay, next one, instead of side, we're gonna go straight forward and backward. We're gonna stand here. Good, reach forward. Actually, angle you out that way. You're gonna crunch and then reach really high. Then reach, 1, good. 2, and crunch down, 3, 4. So now we're going toward the front, not the sides anymore. So we're hitting the rectus abdominis right in the front now. Crunch, good. So everyone, as you crunch, go down as low as you can. Don't hit your knee to your face, of course. Almost get real close, and then open up and reach out. We wanna go 15, nice and steady. And as you can see, all she's doing a step back and reach. For those of you who can go even harder and lower, go down even lower, okay? Reach and crunch and extend. Breathe, 2, 15 counts. 3, good. So remember, for those of you who can go lower, take the lunging back, the reverse lunge, get your knee all the way down, hands up, come up into a full crunch like she's doing right there. She's doing a step back. I'm looking at the other foot she's standing on, which is her right, balancing on the heel and the toes. It's good. If you go too fast, you'll falter. Don't. Breathe out when you crunch. So when you bring it in, that's when you breathe out. Very, very nice. Okay, so now we're gonna go back to the squat and the side crunches. So hands here for me. You're gonna squat down. As you come up, go to the right. Good. Yep, squat down, come up to the left. We're gonna alternate back and forth, 10 counts each side. Breathe and side crunch. That's 2 on this side, 2 on that side. Good. And breathe. Remember, keep the abs tense. Good. I'm noticing as well, her back is perfectly neutral in the middle. When she squats down, she's not bending forward because she's too tight in the back. So when you do it, go to your range, okay? If you can't squat down that low like she's doing, don't. Just low enough so that you are able to keep this. If you go low and you bend forward, you've gone too low. You can hurt your lower back that way.
Right?
Yes.
All right.
Very good. Now, we're gonna burn out the legs a little bit, right? From here, and now give me a crunch down. And then reach up. 15. So extend and then crunch. All the while you're holding on to that squat. Focus on the abs. If you go down too low, you feel too much of a burn, come up a little bit. So take the pressure off your legs a little bit while you still hit your abs. 15 counts.
11.
That's it. Gotta feel the burn in the legs, the abs, the glutes, everywhere. Very, very nice. Just stick with us for one more. I know you got this. You all right?
Yeah.
All right, next one, it's just a side bend windmill, okay? Feet about shoulders width apart. Hands up or down, it's up to you now because we're doing the side bend. Try to touch as low as you can and breathe out on the way up. We'll go 10 counts each side. That was 1 and 1. Good. 2, you wanna come back up, boom, to the right center. Very, very nice. You're hitting the obliques again. At the same time, when you're doing this, you'll feel a little bit more stretch on the outside, your abductors here, a little bit of your IT band. And for those of you, because you're bending, hamstrings will be involved as well, along with your calves. And everyone is different. When you do it, go down as slow as you can and breathe out on the way up. And even here, keep your abs tense. Just imagine me coming by and just bam, right in the gut. Is it tense? If it's not, it's gonna hurt. If it's tense up, you'll be fine. You wanna hit all of the muscles and engage everything as you're doing it. And your abs, your core, always engage, never relax.
All right, 15.
Wow, nicely done. Woo! That was amazing.
Sweaty.
So now, we're gonna pull it back a little bit. In the beginning, when you warm up, it's called a warm up, you stretch out. At the end of the workout, you do the same stretch or different stretch, it's called a cool down. You want the body to slowly get out of it, okay? So the first stretch, go ahead and face this way. I just want you to go back and then pull up on that for me.
Pull up?
Yeah, pull up the back leg. Go ahead, get the knee down to the ground into a lunge. Good, and then pull that foot up to you. Good, and then down again. Relax a little bit and then come up. And down one more time. This time, hold it down there. Take this hand and try to pull this foot up for the stretch. There you go. So we do 3 little reps just to burn it out a little bit and then pull it up to stretch. If you're losing balance, you have the other hand, put it down on the ground so you have a little more stability. That is great. All right, let's switch side. Go ahead and face that direction and hit the other leg. Good. So down, pause a little bit, come up. That's 1. Down, get that stretch, Now contract it to come up. 2, let's go 1 more on that. Come up. Good, this time let's put it down and then we'll pull this up. Relax, find it and stretch. That is a really good stretch on the hip flexor psoas right in the front, the glutes on this side, the front on this side, the knee right here. That's a lot of stretching going on. Very, very nice. All right, go ahead and come up for me. Since we did a lot of obliques, I want you to stretch it out too. Just like in the beginning, we're gonna push the hip one way and reach across and hold. Relax. Please go into a depth or the reach that's comfortable for you. Don't overstretch. You can really hurt yourself. The body's beyond warm right now. It should be really hot. And reach and just relax. Good. Twist to the other side. Push the hip up and over for the stretch. So you cover a lot of areas today. You hit a lot of legs and a lot of abs and core. That's really, really good. Good, nice and stretch. Good, keep the same leg like that. Let's get a little bit of the lower back. Again, reach down, relax your head. Don't keep your head strained upward. So you're relaxing here, we're stretching out the upper shoulders here, the back, the lower back. You got the glutes, the hamstrings, the calves. Really well done. The hands on the ground to stabilize. And while you're down there, now let's go over to this side. So now you stretch a little bit of the obliques along with the lower back. She has one arm wrapped around the heel in order to pull herself down a little bit more, which is great. I've seen people hold and then they bounce a little bit. Don't. That's too much of a ballistic movement. You can increase injury to that way. Just imagine a rubber band, right? You do that, it could snap. If you just pull it out a little bit, hold it, you allow it to stretch out much easier and much better. And again, remember, it's a cool down, just like the warm up, it should feel good. If you do too much and you're straining where you feel pain, that's not good. For your life, it took you how long to get this tight, and it's not gonna be untightened overnight. So take time, do a lot more exercising, a lot more stretching all throughout. Good, come up slowly. And now, since your abs are really tight, we're gonna stretch it out a little bit. Just put your hands here. Go ahead, pelvic thrust up, and then reach up. There you go. So you want to try to arch back a little bit to stretch everything in the front. We stretch the sides, the back. Now we're getting the front. Really well done. All right. How do you feel?
Loose.
Loose.
Tired.
Tired. Everyone, this is Elena. How would you like to come back and do so many more?
I would love to.
All right. So everyone, this is Elena. Be on the lookout for a lot more videos with her doing so many more exercises. And as always, I had a great time with you. I hope you had a great time as well. Please check out everything on our website. We have so many to offer. And as always, have a great day, and we hope to see you here again real soon. Bye everyone.
Thank you.